Tom. Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, and welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Now, you may have noticed, there's a new woman here. What do you have to say?
Good day, you must be Rad Dad. I've got a mystery gift with your name on it. Here you are.
Oh, I got a Beldum! And I'm never gonna use it again. Because everyone and their grandma is gonna be using that shiny Beldum. Does it even know any good moves? No, instead we're gonna be using this Weedle. Where did it come from? Why is its name King Sting? Well, I'll tell you why. This Weedle is going to be our new permanent party member. Alongside Knuckles. We got Knuckles and King Sting. I wanted to name him King Zing after the B-boss from Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. So right now, he is one hell of a fighter. Bed, bath, and beyond. Anywho, let's talk to some people here.
There are many types of Pokemon. All types have their strengths and weaknesses against other types. Some battles will be easier or harder based on the types of your Pokemon. For example, your Mudkip is water type, it's strong against fire types, but it's weak against grass and electric types.
Thank you. What about you?
When I fed my Pokemon an Oran Berry, it regained HP.
Oh, right. Berries, you can give them to your Pokemon and they can recover certain stats in battle with them on their own. You don't have to use an item.
Well, the PC-based Pokemon storage system. Whoever made it must be kind of some scientific wizard.
Hello there, trainer. You've got a wonderful smile. You can use the Play Nav on your Pokénav. If you can use the Play Nav on your Pokénav Plus, I recommend that to renew your profile. I don't have the Play Nav on my Pokénav Plus. Like, a lot of you were telling me to keep the Dex Nav out because apparently you'll be able to see a lot of neat Pokemon there. What about you? What do you have to say?
Where is Wally gone? He should be leaving for Verdanturf Town soon.
Oh, well, let's help this woman find Wally, because I'm sure that's of the utmost importance. Have you seen Wally?
Our city's new gym leader is a man called Norman. I heard he moved his whole family here from the Johto region. I battled Norman once, and he was way too strong. Whew, how do I put it? I just really got the feeling he lives for Pokemon.
I got the feeling for that too. He doesn't live for his family. He never comes home. What's on TV? On this episode of the Pokemon Wizard, we finished the story of taming Timber. Last time, Paul was approaching Timber to talk when it walloped him with its wooden beam. This was his response. Hey, that really hurt! Between sobs, he takes a swing at Timber and they start to battle. Their fight continues into the next morning. Whew, got that out of our systems. Hey, how about going to the ocean? Timber calmly accepts the invitation. Come on, face the ocean and shout. The answer you're looking for is there. The two of them shout at the sea to their heart's content. By fighting with Paul and yelling at the sea, Timber was able to get rid of his pent-up frustrations. And now it understands how to deal with its anger and it doesn't go wild anymore. Trainers, enjoy the excitement of youth with your Pokemon. See you. Keep watching? No. No. There is a time and place for TV, and it is not now. What about you?
My face is reflected in the water. It's a shining grim full of hope. Or maybe it's a look of somber silence struggling with fear. What do you see in your face?
I saw... I'll have to go into that later. I saw a post where it's like how to not talk to short people.
I wish I can go on a Pokemon adventure. Crawl through some damp grass, climb rocky, rugged mountains, crossing raging seas, wandering about dark caves, sometimes get a little homesick. It must be fabulous to travel.
A journey is a wonderful thing. When I was young, I roamed across the seas and the mountains.
I know we're kind of faffing about here, but I like these Pokemon journeys to last, you know? Learn a little bit about the characters and various characters. What do we got here? Dad? Normal, regular dad? Not bad. It was a good battle.
Thank you, sir.
Come back and challenge me again anytime. I'll be looking forward to seeing you and your Pokemon again when you're a bit stronger.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna do special training with my Pokemon that'll challenge this gym again. Thank you for the battle, Mr. Norman.
Why, if it isn't Rad Dad. So, you finished moving in? I see. Well, I guess we shouldn't stand around out here talking. Why don't you come in for a bit? We can talk in the gym. Okay, regular dad, because I am Rad Dad. You know, I sure was surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Ah, I see. You're starting to make a good start on your team. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Rat Dad. Now that's something to look forward to. What do we got here?
Excuse me. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please.
Does he look like Professor Oak? Aren't you? You're Wally, right?
Yes, I'm supposed to stay with relatives in Verdanturf Town for a while, but I thought I might get lonely by myself, so I wanted to bring a Pokemon with me. But I've never caught a Pokemon by myself. I'm not sure if I can.
I see. Rad Dad, you heard all that, right? You go with Wally and make sure he safely catches a Pokemon. What? I'm not his errand boy! Let the wimp go by himself! Wally, here. I'll lend you one of my Pokemon. Wally receives Zigzagoon. Da-na-na.
Oh wow, your Pokemon, sir?
I'll give you a Pokeball too, so go give it your best. Wally received a Pokeball.
Thank you, Mr. Norman. Rad Dad, you will come with me, right?
I guess I don't really have a choice in that matter. Alright. Another nostalgic thing right here.
Rad Dad, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please stay here and watch and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa!
Oh man, what did he find? What? A Ralts! I already knew that, but still. Wally sent out Zigzagoon. Oh, you know what's... Oh, this is so good. I love this. Because it's very reminiscent of, like... It's the exact same. Like, nothing's different between this and the battle that Wally has before. And the best part about this is, like, okay, in Ruby and Sapphire, you do see Wally grow as a trainer. But, like, now you can really see him grow as a trainer. Like... I want to see, like, every time you battle him, his, like, poses get more confident.
I'm supposed to throw a weaken a Pokemon before I throw my Pokeball, right? I read that in a book recently.
Like, through, like, poses and body language. Like, can we see Wally, like, toward the end of the game become, like, super strong? Will he still have that, like, timid look about him? Will he not be that wimpy kid anymore? It's gonna be so good. Gotcha! Ralts was caught. Congratulations, kid. I'm totally gonna steal that from him when he's not looking.
I did it. It's my own Pokemon. Thank you so much, Rad Dad. Let's head back to the gym. Oh, I hate these flood pants. Hey, they're working. My feet are wet, but my cuffs are bone dry. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
So, did it go well?
Yes, it did. Thank you. Let me give you your Parky back.
Your Pokemon back, Pork.
And you, Rad Dad. Thank you so much for coming with me. It was all thanks to you two that I was able to catch Ralts. My very own Ralts. I will always treasure it. Oh, I know. It's not much of a thank you, but Rad Dad, will you let me see your Pokénav Plus for a second?
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, and there.
Well, I upgraded Rad Dad's Pokénav Plus. You can now use the Play Nav feature on your Pokénav. The Play Nav feature is basically all those features that you had back in X and Y. Super Training, Pokemon Me, and like the TSS, I think it was called. I can't remember what it's called.
I read in a book that you can use the Play Nav to take care of your Pokemon and train them. There's even supposed to be this thing called,
PSS,
where you can meet up with other trainers and battle friends and more. I always wanted to have my own Pokemon for so long and do all those kind of things together. So I've had all these kinds of apps installed on my Pokénav Plus for ages. Embarrassing, huh? I'm going to try my best together with Ralts. You do your best too, Rad Dad. Oh, but my mom's waiting for me. I've got to get going. I hope we meet again, Rad Dad. And you too, Mr. Norman.
Bye, Wally. That boy will be worth keeping an eye on. But for now, Rad Dad, if you want to become a strong trainer, listen to my advice. First, head to Rustboro City, which lies beyond this town. You should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go to the other gym leaders and defeat their leaders as well. Collect badges from them, understand? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. I'm sure we'll battle one day. But that will only come after you become a stronger Rad Dad. Ah, so he's not gonna let me battle with him, huh? So let's look at this here, the Play Nav. So from the Play Nav, you could do the PSS, Pokemon Me, or Super Training. Super Training is basically like super fast, super good IV training. You basically compete in mini games with your Pokemon that gives them, not Eevee, that gives them Eevee value points, which will make them grow stronger. Pokemon to me basically has like a friendship thing attached to it, and there are certain Pokemon that can only evolve this way. What do you have to say?
Now, let's say you have 6 Pokemon in your team, you catch another one. You know what happens? It's automatically sent to a storage box over in the PC network.
Like Eevee can only evolve into Sylveon through Pokemon to me. It also helps your Pokemon become more friendly to you. PSS is a bit more expansive. So if I go to play this, it gives me, it's giving me a tutorial now, but you can battle with anyone, trade with anyone. Basically, you come across passerbys, acquaintances, acquaintances or passerbys whom you've encountered before, and friends, which are on the top, and you can interact with them, use things like O-powers and what have you. Can I get out of this now? All right, let's get out of that. All right, and let's put this, put this back up. There we go. Jesus. All right, what do we got here? Apparently you can't read sights from the side anymore. Wally's house. Let's see what Wally's family is like. All right, what do we got here?
You're Rad Dad. You're Rad Dad, aren't you? Thank you for helping our Wally out back there. That boy has been sickly ever since the time he was born, I'm afraid. That's why we decided to send him to stay with my brother's family in Verdanturf for a while. The air is far cleaner there than parts around here. Oh, you're looking for Wally? I'm sorry, young lady, but I'm afraid he's already left. I wonder where he is right at this moment.
They changed how this looks, actually. What about you?
Wally was so happy when he told us that he caught a Pokemon. It's been ages since I've seen him smile like that.
Seems like he was kind of a depressed kid. Not for nothing, but it doesn't seem like it seems like he came from a pretty supportive family. Notebook lying on top of the desk looks like someone has erased it over and over again. Wally's indecisiveness. All right, but enough about that. We spent enough time in Petalburg yeah. So what I want to do is level up King Sting, because as we can see, actually he's not too far off from Knuckles, but still, King Sting actually evolves next level. For those of you wondering, I imported King Sting from Kalos. All right. What do we got? Petalburg, 104 back to Petalburg. What do you have to say?
If you're going to throw a Pokeball, weaken the wild Pokemon first. It'll be easier to catch it if it's poisoned or burned, lulled to sleep, or such like.
Sweet. I don't want to go through. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, I don't think I've seen that pattern before. You know what? It's probably a Wingull. And sneak. Sneak. There we go. Haha. What do we got? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but does Wingull know Peck right off the bat? I'm going to take that risk. Oh, it's only level 3. This should be an easy catch anyway. Poison Sting. Alright, poison it? Nope. Growl. Yeah. Lower my attack. I wonder what, I wonder if this is gonna be like all my other kind of things. So some of you were wondering what what was going on with like the fact that Poochyena knew Fire Fang. I saw at least one comment on that. Basically, the Pokemon that you find from sneaking up on him have a chance to know egg moves right off the bat. So that Poochyena knew Fire Fang, because it was one of its egg moves. And it replaces one of its other moves as well. Does this thing only know Growl? No, it knows Water Gun. Probably not yet. No, actually it only took 6 damage, so that's not too bad. Alright, time to throw that Pokeball. Pokeball. I probably should have bought more Pokeballs in Verdanturf. Actually, I'm gonna go back, or not Verdanturf, Petalburg. What am I saying? Dowoop? Dowoop? Dowoop is on fire. Sweet! Da-da-da! I caught a Wingull! Alright, Dex, what do you gotta say for me? Oh, we're so close to that next level, too. And... BAP!
Wingull, the seagull Pokemon. Wingull rides updrafts rising from the sea by extending its long, narrow wings to glide. This Pokemon's long beak is useful for catching prey.
Thank you for that, Dex. Give a nickname to the caught Wingull? Sure, I'm gonna nickname all my Pokemon. I'm going to name her... Not very creative, but Galette. So there goes Galette. Goodbye, Galette. See you on the other side. Alright, so we got that. Now let's head back over here, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's a lot of Wingulls. All right, this dude wants to battle.
Leaving footprints in the sand is so fun. It's like wearing shorts that are comfortable and easy to wear.
You're challenged by youngster Billy. Billy sent out C-Dot. I should have the advantage here if I'm using, Ooh, you know what? C-Dot is one of those Pokemon that you can't really predict because it knows Bide. All right, Poison Sting, King Sting. Let's see, did a lot of damage. It's poisoned. Now what's it gonna do next? Harden. Okay, I was expecting it to use Bide. Bide is a really interesting move. It's really hard to do. It's hard to face against somebody if you have a weak Pokemon if they know Bide. Basically, what Bide does is that they like that. They hold for 2 turns, don't do anything, and then on the 3rd turn they release the all the energy back at you twice fold. But since you know he's dead, he can't really release that energy. So basically, all the damage that you deal to him, he'll deal back to you twice fold in 2 turns. And nope, still not yet. Ooh, so I'm gonna keep battling, but I'm gonna send out somebody else to fight this Talo. Oh God, I don't know why. I just really like Talo as a flying Pokemon. Water Pokemon? What am I saying? Good Lord! And if this battle goes well, then King Sting is about to get a neat. Oh jeez, good thing I switched out. King Sting is gonna get a nice little defense boost. Let's use Water Gun. Go Knuckles! Ah, all right. Talos are super fast. Ah! Not quite. Come on, Knuckles, you got this. You got this, Canucks. Captain Canucks. Blah! Yeah. Talo going down. And Knuckles gains 69. And King Sting grew to level 7. Whoa!
Wow, I got sand in my rudders. They're all gritty.
Rad Dad received 96 Pokédollars for winning. Next time on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, what will King Sting evolve into? If you've been playing Pokemon from the beginning, you should already know that answer, you pleb.